and welcome back to another episode of Scrolling Out Loud. On today's episode, we're going to be getting into some travel and vacation stories because we told the kids finally that we are going on a cruise for Christmas. It's in February, but cheaper instead of paying, and especially on spring break.
Yeah, cat's out of the bag. That was rough to hold on to that secret for so long. I'm not a secret keeper. I keep like people's secrets, but like gift secrets, it's very hard. It's very hard.
Not at all. But we're just going to jump right on into it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share the video, and we'll get right started. And my name is David.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get comfy. All right. So my first one is from Am I the Asshole? It's Am I the Asshole for not paying for a cruise drink package? Okay, so story is myself and 3 buddies are going on a cruise. There is a drink package that must be purchased separately if you wish to drink, and you get 15 drinks a day while on the cruise. The catch is, if one person wants to do it in the room, they all have to. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my share if I won't be using the drinks? So he doesn't want to drink, but the person he's rooming with does.
Yeah, so if he's actually like not going to be drinking alcohol whatsoever, I wouldn't say he was the asshole for that.
So I think that it's like, it depends on how long your cruise is. It's like X amount each day, but it's like $300 for a drink package. So if doesn't want to, if he's not going to be drinking, and I understand the rule. Yeah,
of course, because they don't want you
giving your drinks
sharing out your drinks, and that person didn't pay for them.
Right. But yeah, that's $300 extra he doesn't need to be paying, you know?
Like, if he's legitimately not going to be drinking alcohol, then no, they can split the bill in half with them and pay it so that he can have the package, but not use it.
Or, I mean, honestly, if he's having to pay for 2 drink packages, it might be cheaper in the long run, probably would be cheaper in the long run, for him just to buy his drinks. Because that's an option. You can just buy the drinks that you want to drink, like at the bar. You put them on your card, like on your, and you just pay per drink. So you don't have to get a drink package.
But it says that you do if people in your party do.
No, I know. But I'm saying it would be if I were not to drink and you were, and instead of you paying for both drink packages because you want a drink package and I refuse, it would be cheaper for you just to buy the drinks as you drink them. Because they're not like outrageously priced. They're like $9, a drink, normal, like vacation drinks. But if you're wanting to do that, or there's cheaper ways to do it. There was a guy that I went on a cruise before, and there was a guy that he got the soda package, which is like way less. So he would get soda and then buy a shot and just put it in there each time. So it was like $3 for the shot. But he got like Captain and Coke or, like stuff like that. So he would buy. So
since they're getting the alcohol package, could that guy get the soda package? Or since they're getting the alcohol, it has to be on equal ground.
Right. So if he was underage, he could get the soda package. Like we got the soda package for the kids. But it's the same thing. If you have 2 kids getting soda packages, they both have to get a soda package. It's like soda, tea, coffee, stuff like that.
And if it's truly that big of a deal, split it into thirds.
Yeah. Well, him and 3 buddies. So are they all staying in the same room?
Sounds like figure if they're staying in the same room, that's why for the people that are staying in the same room. If they were in different rooms, then there would be no reason for him to have to have the package as well.
Oh, so somebody said it would be cheaper for you to get your own room and not get the drink package than it would be to get the drink package. That makes sense. So him get a one person bedroom or a 1-person cabin. Or the guy could just suck it up if he wants it that bad. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like split his drink package between the 3 that are drinking.
No, because it's 3 friends.
No, him and 3 friends. So 4 total.
Yeah.
So I think if they're all in the same room, say there's 4 guys and the one guy doesn't want to drink, I think those 3 guys should pitch in to cover his.
If it's truly that he doesn't want to drink or he's not going to drink enough to use all of that, then split it into thirds and only get a couple drinks off of that.
If I won't be using the drinks. So
So it sounds like he's not going to be drinking at all.
Right.
So yeah, you're not the asshole. It doesn't, no, if your friends are wanting to do it, then they need to pony up the dough or just say, fuck it, like the commenter said, and get your own room.
Yeah. A lot of people are asking if he's drinking at all. And he said that he planned on having a few drinks at port, like when they get off, like say they're going to Mexico, get off on Mexico, and then.
Well, that's completely different.
Because you have to pay for that anyway, unless you go to like a resort or something. But yeah,
that's completely different.
So I've always heard like people don't want to drink, and there was one lady on the cruise that we went to. She didn't get the drink package, but she ended up drinking because the vibe, you know, and then she was just paying for her own drinks.
That's just how it goes.
But there was another guy that he would buy this, you know, he got the soda package, he got a soda, and then he would put his own, like buy the shot, so it's cheaper in the long run. But I don't think he's the asshole, but it was voted not enough info, so I think it's all the questions people are having.
Yeah. All right, my first story comes from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for losing my passport to avoid babysitting on my vacation? I, 17 female, still live at home. My sister, 28, is married and has 2 kids, 5 and 3. Whenever she comes over to visit, my parents and her stick me with the kids. This wouldn't be a problem, except she doesn't visit just for an evening. She will come for a week. And for that week, I'm an unpaid nanny. If we go out to a restaurant, I have to entertain them because my mom needs to talk to my sister and brother-in-law. You get the picture. My parents decided that since this was my last summer before I became an adult, we would go to Disneyland to celebrate my graduation. I asked who was going, and they said it was just the 3 of us. But when we got to the airport, my sister and her family were there. Strangely enough, they were also going to Disneyland. I went into my backpack and grabbed my passport and put it in my sock. When we get to the international security, I couldn't find it. We looked everywhere. I had to Uber home and I missed my flight. Oh well, I get to stay home by myself for a week of peace and quiet. My parents were very mad at me for losing my passport. The money they spent on the flight and entrance was wasted. Darn. My mom and sister have both been posting about how hard it is to be at Disneyland with 2 little ones. They both posted that I ruined the vacation by being so thoughtless. My dad says he knows why I did it and he understands, but he says I should have let him know so he didn't waste money. He said he would have gone along with my little ruse. I feel bad about wasting money, but I've been to Disneyland before and I will go again later by myself or with friends.
He says to let him know, but they lied to her saying it was just them 3.
I think it was more the mom. Because it doesn't sound like dad is the one that is being a part of sticking her with the kids. Mm-hmm. It sounds like it's mom and sister doing it.
Do you think that she would have a different outlook if she was being paid? Probably.
I'm sure, yeah. Like if it like she said, if it was just for like a day or so, then she wouldn't have minded. But since it's like since a long period of time, then yes, I'm like, hey, I'm young. I want to go out and do these things. It's not my fault that you have 2 kids that need your attention. Right. I'm not their mom. Do your damn job.
I mean, Disneyland with teenagers sounds exhausting. Disneyland with a 3 and a 5-year-old? Ugh. I don't know if I could do that. And then you're going to put that on a 17-year-old?
I've never been. I mean, I have, apparently there's pictures in the family album of it, but
I've been, I don't remember it.
Maybe 1.
Yeah.
So I don't remember it whatsoever.
But still, the videos
just
and
like
stuff,
seeing videos and like the lines for the rides are like hours long. Like I don't even want to go just
like Worlds of Fun.
Hell, the lines at Worlds of Fun are only like 10 minutes maybe that you have to sit in line, and it's still long just standing there for that.
Yeah. As an adult, let alone a child doesn't want to stand there. They don't want to do this. There's so much going on. Like, Well,
and then Disneyland compared to Worlds of Fun, Disneyland, like kids like see, oh, I see that. I want to go do that. I want to go do that. I want to go do that. Worlds of Fun, you're kind of like, there's not that much to like draw
but still,
attention.
even then, like I feel like that would
I'm
be
just saying like it would be worse.
Oh yeah.
Much worse.
That's wild. I don't think she's the asshole. I feel like it was a little petty. I don't know.
I think this would be more of like a petty revenge kind of a thing.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, like, has she said this to them? Like, has she, like, communicated, hey, I don't want to do this? Like, hey, we're going to Disney World for your graduation. Okay, does that mean that it's... Well, she did. She asked, is it just... And they said it was just them. So, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, and then let's see. Oh, yeah, and then just the fact that the mom said that you ruined the vacation, so you knew that I wasn't going to be having a good time because you were going to stick me with the kids while you guys got to go out and have fun.
So I was the one that was going to get
ruined.
Even
though it was for my graduation.
Mm-hmm.
You can get all the way fucked off.
It sounds like maybe they're going to like California is where Disneyland is. It sounds like maybe they're in Canada. So
I still get the two mixed up.
Florida is Disney World. Disneyland is in California. But so the fact that they needed a passport makes it sound like, and then the fact that she said, I still live at home. Yeah,
but she Ubered home. Oh, well, then that would, never mind.
Yeah, Canada.
Cancel what I said.
Not cancel.
And then, just the dad, like I understand why you did it, but like, let me in on the plan and I'll go with it so I don't have to spend thousands of dollars.
Or the dad and the daughter should stay home and let them go.
Yeah.
With the kids.
You guys get to go with the kids and see how it is.
Well, so the kids would have two parents there and that still was ruining just because the one child, herself child.
Shit, dad's probably like, I already did this. I ain't doing this shit again. You ain't sticking me with these little kids.
Right.
Get me out of there.
All right, my next one. I'm on a cruise mode. I got another cruise one. Am I the asshole? Oh, it's from Am I the Asshole? Yeah. Am I the asshole for telling my friend I won't hang out with her partner on a cruise? So, trigger warning for some abuse. It doesn't go into detail, but, trigger warning. Okay. So, long story short, my boyfriend and I are going on a cruise in July. A while ago, my boyfriend asks another friend couple to join us. Well, since then, our friend couple has run into issues in their relationship involving cheating and abuse. I have been there for the female part of the couple, and my boyfriend has tried to stay out of it. My friend is the female, is planning on leaving her partner, but they still live together, and she keeps going back and forth about leaving him or not, even though he's abusive and has even made statements to her about me, so OP, trying to get with him, which is false, very false. I have no desire to be around him or even talk to him. Excuse me, I'm still trying to get over the sickness thing. She informed me today that she is still planning on going on the cruise, ... with him. I told her I don't feel comfortable being around him, so I didn't want to hang out with him. She said she understood and that he and my boyfriend could hang out some while me and her hung out some. I told her that while that was a possibility, this is a vacation I was taking with my boyfriend and wasn't willing to sacrifice time with him just because her ex/current whatever decided to come. She got pretty upset and hung up. Am I the asshole?
No, you're setting boundaries. You don't. Words come out. Don't like the way that the boyfriend is treating your friend.
Yeah.
And apparently abusive and cheating.
She should have dropped him a minute ago.
Setting boundaries. Like, no, this was decided that I want to go with my boyfriend to spend time with him.
Right.
Go on our vacation, and you guys were going to come along. And you have your own little shindig going on.
Right. I mean, I understand. Yes, they will probably have some separate time. Like the guys could go to the sports lounge and us like lay out, like that kind of thing. But I'm not going to want to do that the whole time. And, you have scheduled dinners at night and you have, you want to go on excursions and stuff like that. And that he's going to be tailing along with that and you don't want to be around that. And then also people drink, people get hot, people get...
Well, and then I guarantee that if OP's friend's boyfriend is saying that OP was trying to get with him, which wasn't true. OP told the boyfriend. So why would the boyfriend want to hang out with someone who said that my significant other is trying to get with this person?
Right.
Like, you're stirring up shit. No, I don't want to be around you.
And I honestly, you're saying the boyfriend probably doesn't want to either.
Yeah, because he's staying out of it.
Yeah.
And two,
straight up.
like, you're bringing my girlfriend into your drama. So I definitely want no part of it. And then because you know that if OP and her friend get together on the cruise, it's just going to be talking about him and bringing down the mood.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No, this is supposed to be for fun. I don't want none of your bullshit near me right now.
Right. Like, what you look forward to is the fun of it, but also to get away, to have a vacation, to relax, to, do all those things. And the last thing you want is, John got drunk last night and, like, he's acting a fool and we're fighting every night. Like, we don't want that. We don't.
You keep that far
and
away from me.
she's foreshadowing seeing that happening, and she's like, I don't want to be around him. So that's her. You're right. That's her boundary, and I don't think she's the asshole at all. A lot of people are saying not the asshole. Top comment is not the asshole, because it could have been a land vacation to a resort or a sightseeing. An answer would still be, you're not the asshole. You're not comfortable while around him on vacation. So, yeah, it doesn't matter if they're going down the street to Dunkin' Donuts. Like, she doesn't want to be around him.
To be around you. They treated my friend like shit. And whether it's physical abuse, mental abuse, whatever it is abuse. And you're spreading lies about me.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to fucking be around you.
I wonder if the boyfriend told the girlfriend that the OP tried to get with him because he knew that that's who she went to.
Okay, well, I guess in a sense it's the hurt people thing.
Yeah.
So even though he was in the wrong, he's still hurting. Right. So he's trying to say something to hurt her, and the only way that he knows how to hurt his girlfriend is to bring in her best friend and break that relationship up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, drive a wedge between the two girls so that she doesn't have anyone else to run to, because right now it sounds like the friend, OP's friend, the girl, that's her releases to talk to her about it. So what if he's like trying to drive a wedge so that she has no one else to run to so that she won't leave him? Because it sounds like she's having a hard time leaving him, whether it's, money and can't afford to move out, or, I love him, but he acts this way. And maybe the friend was hyping her up, like, you deserve better. You can do this. You can do that. Like, we don't know. It's all speculation, but I don't think she's the asshole at all. I don't even think she'd be the asshole if we're like, we don't want to go with you anymore.
Well, but if they're separate and they already paid their end, they can go whether they don't want them there or not.
Yeah.
If they're in the same room, be like,
I would assume not.
No, yeah, but like I'm saying, like,
but
even if they didn't want them to go and they were in a separate room and paid their own way, like, you can't tell them what they can and can't do.
Right.
Kind of a thing.
It's a free world.
But if they were in the same room, I'd be like, I'm canceling this and getting it just for a 2-person room. Y'all can figure out your own thing, because I do not want to be around that.
Right. And I don't blame them.
All right. My next one comes from AITA, and it has a NSFW tag on it.
Not safe for work.
Am I the asshole for getting naked at a nude beach while on vacation with my girlfriend?
No.
I'm originally from France, but I've lived in the United States for a long time. My girlfriend is American. We recently went on vacation to France, and I suggested we visit a nude beach I've been going to since I was a kid.
Oh.
At first, my girlfriend was a bit hesitant, but later she decided she wanted to give it a try. When we got there, she was clearly overwhelmed at first, which I completely understand. There's definitely a cultural difference here.
Not a Willie's.
As usual, I got naked and planned to go for a swim. My girlfriend got upset and accused me of showing off to people. That's absolutely not the case. I'm just comfortable in my own skin, and this is totally normal for me. I've been to nude beaches many times, and it's not sexual or performative. I even pointed out that there were people of all ages there, just relaxing and enjoying themselves without any judgment. I went for my swim, but when I came back, she was really upset. From my perspective, I don't think I did anything wrong. This is just how I grew up, but she feels disrespected. So, am I the asshole?
I think it's a big cultural thing for her. Because here, I don't know of any, but here, if I went to a beach and I saw somebody just take their clothes off, I'd be like, whoa, what's that? Like, so she probably is like overwhelmed, like overstimulated, overwhelmed, all the things. And the fact that maybe she saw somebody look at her boyfriend, maybe she, I don't know, maybe it's like
from my understanding of nude beaches and stuff like that, it's people aren't going there to try and find someone to hook up with. And like, they're just going there to feel free and comfortable and do what they want to do. See,
I think it's maybe a cultural thing for me too, is because when you said he's been going since he was a kid, like that.
Yeah, I was like, that caught me off guard too when I first read it. But again, it's a cultural thing. It could be fine there and not okay here.
Well, and I know that it's like that a lot of places. I've heard other podcasts, other people talk about how like in Australia, it's totally normal to see kids in their yard playing in their sprinkler with no clothes on. And that to me is weird, but we're also, as a society, I feel like I don't want to say we sexualize children because we don't, but like we are always like, oh, you got to cover up, like, but a 5-year-old boy and a 5-year-old girl running around in a diaper, you can't, I guess not a diaper, 3-year-old, 4, whatever, you can't really tell what they are because, you know what I mean? I don't know. I heard a thing about it, and at first I was like, that's not right. And
then, I mean, like, I think maybe she was wasn't thinking that he was gonna get undressed. Like they were just gonna like sit there together, kind of a thing, and just like
slowly
hang out
go in it
or whatever. But I mean,
would you swim with your willy just out for the sharks?
If I had been doing it since I was a kid,
that's like what's it called? Like one of those fake worms that you put on it.
A lure?
Yeah, you just go out there like, come on, sharkies. I don't know.
I mean, like, only way that I could see is justify an asshole is like just the fact that she was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And be like, kind of just like introduce it to her slowly. You just kind of went full force into it, how you used to do it since you were a kid.
When he left her sitting there.
So, I mean,
what's it rated? Or verdict?
The AITH doesn't have that. I mean, I don't think he's the asshole because she's like, okay, we're going to go on like, let's see.
I think on a personal, he's not, but as a relationship,
she was the one that decided to give it a try.
Okay.
It'd be different if he like pressured her to like, hey, let's go. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. Let's go. Okay, fine. But she's the one that decided to give it a try. Again, I understand it's a cultural thing. She was probably expecting to go slowly with it, like whatever. And then he was just like, oh, I'm a kid again. I know what to do. See ya.
Right. I think the fact that he left her there in her uncomfortability, that's the part that makes him the asshole in a relationship like manner. But as a human going to the thing, no, I don't think that's part of the experience.
Yeah, it's
all right. So my next one is from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for taking my shoes off on a flight?
If your feet stink, yes.
Right there, I feel like you're out. Like, let's not. Asshole. Next story. Just kidding. Okay. I was on a flight yesterday. Not long, mind you, only about 2 to 3 hours. I feel like that's a while. And my feet were swelling really bad from the altitude. So I really wanted to take my shoes off. I took them off, and in about an hour in, and after a few minutes, I realized my feet were really smelly. Okay. But my feet were already really swollen at this point, so those shoes weren't going back on. Oh, God. My boyfriend said he could smell my feet and that I should put my shoes back on because other people probably could too. I'll admit it, they did stink, but definitely not enough that other people outside of our row could smell them. So I told him to deal with it. It wasn't even that long of a flight anyway. I kept trying to tell him how uncomfortable I was with my shoes on and that I doubted anybody else could smell them, but he wouldn't stop bothering me to put my shoes back on. I eventually put my shoes back on, but he really, really hurt my feelings by making such a big deal about it. Okay. My issue with this is that, first of all, there's no way the whole plane could smell my feet. I don't think it matters if the whole damn plane can smell your feet. It was probably just the two of us, and he lives with me. If my feet smelled at home, it wouldn't even be an issue. Also, even if it did bother other people, I bought a ticket. Oh, gosh. I bought a ticket just the same as everyone else, so I can do with what I want. Same applies to them. They can take their shoes off if they want. I don't give a shit. Am I the asshole for getting comfortable and feeling a little upset that my boyfriend was mean and he overreacted about my shoes being off? Honey, nobody wants to smell your feet, bro.
Yeah, because if he can smell them, then that means that other people can too. Because he's sitting next to you, and there's a person that is in front of you
and behind
that is usually
you,
closer than the person that is next to you.
Right.
So you know for a fact that they can probably smell it, and the person behind you. So it doesn't matter.
Well, and you're just in like a box. The air is circulating. There's no fresh air in there. The air is circulating, and everybody can smell everybody's everything.
Yeah.
I get it. Feet stink sometimes, especially if you're hot, if you're walking around, like sometimes your shoes, like I know that my work shoes stink, but it's because I get wet all the time.
Yeah.
So there's been days where I come home and I'm like, whew, my dogs stink, but I wouldn't ever dare to take my shoes off on a flight. I've worn slides on a slide and flip-flops on a, maybe not flip-flops, but I know I've worn slides on a flight before.
Well, and then like, because if this is a known thing that happens, like if your feet swell when you're on a flight, then you should prepare.
Yeah, wear some slippers, bro.
There's like special socks that you can wear that help with swelling, and then wear some freaking slippers or whatever to make yourself feel comfortable to where it's, because then if you're wearing shoes that are tied tight and then your feet are swelling, because I have like with my ankle, like it swells up sometimes. Yeah. So I could only imagine, like, if your feet are doing that, then you need to wear something that's comfortable. And then just the fact of saying, I bought a ticket so I can do whatever the hell I want.
I know that right there made you the asshole. I can't
stand those kinds of people. So that just, you're in a public space.
Yeah.
You have to be considerate of everybody. Because if somebody else is just sitting there and cussing and throwing food and stuff, that doesn't mean that you can do it too. Because they bought a ticket just like you did.
Yeah. So
they can't do whatever they want. I know it's a drastic difference between smelly feet.
Yeah, but it's still affecting
a common
people.
Courtesy.
Yeah. And you don't, I mean, I don't know. Top comment is, you are the asshole. No one wants to smell your feet. And trust me, bad smells travel further than you realize. Other people in your row at least would have been affected. And there's a lot of flight attendants chiming in, just saying, like, if it's that big of a deal, walk around, like, you know, to improve your circulation, that they have bags for your feet, like feet bags, that if it came down to it. But I mean, honestly, she was voted the asshole, of course.
Obviously.
But that's, it's inconsiderate, honestly. And I understand, like, if you are that uncomfortable and yes, like your feet are swollen, you can't move them, whatever, maybe, I don't know.
Because I also always go by the rule that, like, because like, say if I can't wear deodorant, like, I forgot to, if I can smell myself, then I know anybody else can.
I know.
So if you can smell your feet, then definitely other people can.
Well, and the fact that he could smell your feet, he's like, bro, they stink.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, it probably did hurt her feelings, because I wouldn't want someone to be like, your feet stink, bro. And I'm like, I know, but I didn't know what to do. Like, my feet, you know, I think if she would have handled it better, I think if she would have been like, you know, I took my shoes off because my feet were swelling, and then I realized that they stunk, and then I couldn't get them back in. Like, I think
that'd be completely different.
Yeah, but the way she wrote this, the things that she said, that turned it.
Yeah, no, you just need to be considerate of people. The crying baby thing, that's one thing. Yes. Well, I don't want to be on a flight with a crying baby.
I always feel so bad
it's
for
going
them.
to freaking happen because they can't control their ears popping.
Yeah, and they don't know what's, and they don't want to sit there. I don't want to sit there. They can't
control that. You can control your smelly ass feet. So figure it the fuck out. Go to a foot doctor or whatever.
Well, and the fact that they stink that bad for 2 hours. Did she not put clean socks and shoes on? Like,
I don't know, bro.
Ugh. I don't know. Asshole.
Clean your shit.
Right. Put clean socks on, bro.
All right. My next one is from Am I the Asshole and got reposted to Am I the Devil?
You always find the devil ones. I don't even look in there.
I like them. Am I the asshole for joining my friends on a trip but staying in a separate, better hotel and doing my own thing a bit?
No, that's what you should do, I feel like. If you should spend time a little separate. Okay, go on.
My two friends, they are sisters, are going on a trip for one of the girls' birthday. They had booked and decided everything already. It's a place I have visited twice already, and they know that. I decided last minute to join the trip because I have been feeling down and wanting a change of environment. Plus, it will be nice to celebrate that friend's birthday with her. The asshole part is this. Today, I told them I can join them, telling them no pressure, but I am available and can come out too. They were both so happy and wanting me to join. I asked for the flight details and hotel. I saw immediately some things I don't like. For example, their flight involves a connection, and I know they did that because it's cheaper. I hate connecting flights. I like nonstop and would easily pay more for that, especially for international travel. So I will be booking my own separate flight for the same dates. The other thing is the hotel. Their hotel is not up to my personal standards. They wanted to share a room, like 2 queen beds, and the sisters would share, and I'd have my own bed. But I personally like having my own space. I've shared with these girls before, no issue. But one of my reasons for joining this trip is to give myself a vacation too. I also don't like the area they picked to stay in. I know these friends would find it more fun if we all stay in the same hotel and the same room too. So would I be an asshole if I picked my own hotel, even if it's a different area and a nicer hotel? And would I be the asshole for doing some things independently, but also joining them on most of their days? Some of the stuff they are doing, I've done before because I've been to this place twice. I'm afraid of being a mean person or making them feel bad by staying in a nicer hotel, not staying with them. I know it's somewhat annoying as well, like at night when we have to split up. I guess my reason for doing this was to get and experience a bit of solo travel, but also having the training wheels of friends there, and then to celebrate my friend's birthday and spend time with her and her sister. To me, it seems reasonable, but talking to my siblings, one agrees with me and the other thinks I am mean. Let me know, guys. We are all women in our 20s in this scenario.
Okay, so off the jump, I have a few things. So first, she added herself to the trip. She wasn't invited. She added herself. Okay, so no, you're not the asshole for that because they agreed. It'd be different if they were like, oh, we want to do our thing, whatever. And then the fact that she wants a connecting flight or doesn't, wants a, full flight.
Yeah.
Nonstop. I don't think that that's that big of a deal. If she's like, hey, I don't want to have to get off the plane, get back on another plane. Okay. And then the nicer hotel thing, though, I'm wondering, since she's been there so many times, I wonder if she's talked to the other girls and be like, hey, I've been there. This part of town, this hotel is safer, better, whatever. I wonder if she said that to them. Because say I went to New York, never been there. Okay, cool. I look online, the pictures are going to show nice, But since she's been there, I'm wondering if, I would rather someone tell me, hey, I've been to New York. let's not stay in Queens. Let's stay here. You know, like that it's closer to things. It's safer. It's nicer. All the things. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool.
Well, but it doesn't seem to be the fact of it's not in a nice area. It's not. It's
no, that's what I'm saying. Like if it was that.
I mean, yeah, that's different. Like, hey, you're staying in an unsafe area.
Right.
Then, yeah, like, hey, you need to.
But if it's not up to her code, okay. I mean,
to me, this is definitely doesn't seem to be. I don't understand why this is posted into Am I the Devil?
I don't think it should be
from
devil at
some
all.
of the things that I've read from there, completely different.
Right. I think
the only way that I could see them being the asshole part of it is the like if you just did this and didn't tell them like what the reasoning of it is of not staying with them in the hotel. I understand, yes, people want to have their own space. They don't want connecting flights.
Or the fact that she's telling them all this. Hey, I don't want to stay in that hotel. It's not up to my par. That a little bit comes off like assholey because I'm like, oh, I like nicer things. Okay. But the fact that she added herself to their vacation, I think it is perfectly fine for her to want a little bit of that solo feel. We can meet up for dinners. We can, spend your birthday together. But a few of the days, I want to go off and do my own thing. I'm pretty sure that would be fine.
So there is an edit.
Okay.
I just want to clarify some things because English is not my first language, so my thoughts are not clear, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not hijacking their trip. I am not intruding on it. I'm not demeaning it.
Like putting it down.
Or wanting to tell them it is not good enough for me.
Okay.
I love my friends and would never want them to feel bad, and it is not my intention to change their trip in any way or tell them their hotel is not to my standard. I am just saying to them, hey, I can actually make it to your birthday during those days. It took a lot of effort for me to make this happen with my schedule. So I just shared with them that I can be there to celebrate with them. I will do everything with them as they have already planned it. And if they ask me for suggestions, I will happily provide. I can go with the flow. I always do and have with these girls. I am not some Kardashian that will nitpick things. I keep my mouth shut and don't say anything bad about anyone or anything. I'm not like that. I'm a considerate person, but when it comes to hotels, I have some level of comfortability and expectations, and I have reasons for it. I was thinking if I just arrange my own for that, we could still have a fun trip. And because they already had their trip planned as a duo, I didn't think they would take offense if I joined in my own way, dealing with the flight and accommodation and stuff on my own. So hope that clears up my perspective. I'm not trying to ruin their trip and wouldn't dream of it. My being there is supposed to be an asset, not a hindrance or cause issue. I understand what people are saying. I agree with many of you, but there are some people assuming a lot of negativity about me. So I felt the need to clarify it. I can be the asshole and accept if I am, but there are some things being assumed I'm not like that.
Okay, so now I don't think she's the asshole because if she hadn't have gone, they would still be doing what they're doing. She's saying, hey, I'm going to take vacation. It just so happens to be in the same time and the same place that you're at, and I will be there for your birthday.
Yeah.
She wants to hang out with them for the birthday. So probably, say it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay? Friday is her birthday. They're going to go out, whatever. And then Saturday, Sunday, she's going to go, explore.
Like maybe go do a couple things with them and then go do a couple things on my own kind of a thing.
So it would be different if she was invited on the trip with them, but she wasn't. So I don't think she's an asshole. Absolutely not.
No, yeah. She's like, oh, hey, you guys are going there. Well, I want to have my own. I'm going on a trip. And it just so happens that we're going to be in the same area and it's your birthday. We could all hang out on your birthday and then I can go do my own thing. Whatever.
Yeah. And they already planned their whole trip anyway. So yeah, she's not the asshole. And honestly,
I don't understand how this is posted to Am I the Devil? I mean, maybe if it was like someone looking at it as she's intruding in on their trip and saying, oh, what you guys are doing isn't good enough for me. I'm going to go get this better stuff because I can afford it. You guys can't.
I think that's maybe why, is because she made it sound like their stuff wasn't good enough for her.
I didn't get that from reading it myself, but
I did a little.
I could see where people could see that. It'd be different if they planned this trip together and then everything was done. And then they're like, oh, no, I don't want to do this. There's a flight that I can pay for that you guys can't afford. Then, yes, I can see where that's going. But this was something that Ed already planned. She wants to get away. Yeah. Just so happens that her schedule is around this time.
It lines up, yeah.
So, yeah, there's no.
No, I don't think she's the asshole at all. No. Okay, so my next one is from Am I Overreacting? Am I overreacting? My girlfriend went on vacation with her guy friends and they shared a bed. I know. Okay, so my 23 male girlfriend, 23 female, is currently on vacation with 5 friends from high school, all guys. Oh, 5 guys. I feel uncomfortable with this as it is, but she keeps telling me that I'm being worried and need to trust her. If you have to tell somebody to trust me, I'm out.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Then she tells me that she shared a bed and might have to again for all I know. Oh, so she shared a bed with one of the guys. I want to trust her, but she acts like I'm crazy for being bothered by it and accuses me of having inappropriate relationship with my female cousin who I've always been close with. I know I should trust her since I've never cheated or anything, but this feels like crossing the line. Am I overreacting? Okay.
You need to be overreacting more.
She sounds like she's gaslighting him. Okay, so we have some text messages, but like screenshots. So green would be him, I'm assuming. Okay, so boyfriend. Hey, babe, I just got off work. How's it going? She says, good. I just got back to the Airbnb. Nice. What's the sleeping arrangements look like? Well, we're all gonna have a room except for, and it's scratched out, blank and blank. But we ended up all having to share, LOL, because there's no AC in one of the rooms. They're trying to fix it. Okay. Oh, okay. Did they sleep on the floor or something, LOL? Well, no, obviously not. I figured you wouldn't care because I've been friends with them longer than I've known you, ... The fuck? Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's a little weird, because I'm your boyfriend. Well, I didn't do anything. We just slept and we're fully dressed the whole time. Don't make it into a thing it's not. This just makes me feel uncomfortable. I've always felt like your guy friends kind of like you. Can you not overreact like you always do with shit like this? This is her. Honestly, it feels like projection. You're friends with blank, it's scratched out, and I don't freak out at you when you're hanging out. I'm allowed to see friends and make plans. Okay. Are you serious? Blank is my cousin, ... And question mark? LOL, you're closer with her than I am with any of my guy friends. I don't need this on what's supposed to be my vacation. Can we talk when I get back? Just don't text me with your insecurities over nothing happening. I'll text you later if I feel like it. When I've calmed down, thanks a lot for the headache. She's gaslighting the fuck out of you, bro.
Your number is blocked in my phone because now from a guy's perspective, like if nothing was going on with these 5 guy friends, something's going to now because she's going to go to them upset. Oh, my boyfriend thinks something's happening.
Well, they're going to sneak in. They're looking for
that.
And
they're like, oh, there's
my in.
There's blood in the water. It's my time to swoop up.
I wonder if there's like an update or anything. I want to know. Oh, the profile has been deleted. So a lot of people are like, this is not okay. Someone's like, are you insane? Like, we're waiting for the video of her and that 5 guys.
Yeah.
You shouldn't wait. Nothing to talk about when she gets back.
Nope.
But yeah, the fact that she's literally like she's gaslighting him, making him feel like he's crazy for saying something, and then turning it around on your fucking cousin.
Yeah, that'd be like
that's her making
if
excuses.
you went out on a trip with 5 guys,
and
then you
never
were to say something about like to my cousin, I'd be like,
bye.
Have fun
Kick
with
rocks.
your friends. I'm not talking to you ever again.
Right. But in what world would a girl, and none of these friends have girlfriends?
Yeah,
that's so weird to me. That like, and if they did have girlfriends, one, why are they not there?
Mm-hmm.
And 2, are they okay with this? Like, I don't know. The fact that
there is not a scenario in my mind
that would be okay.
That there would need to be a girl alone with 5 guys.
Or a guy.
Without anything going on.
Right.
Barring the fact, like, maybe if all of them were just, like, say, gay or, like, whatever.
But even then, like, that's still weird.
But, like, even with just that, and the fact that you're gaslighting him to say that he's doing something with his cousin.
Right.
No.
That's a little far. That's reaching. And that's...
You know that you're doing something wrong, and you're trying to get the issue off of you and putting it on him and his cousin.
I have a feeling that he knows something was wrong, because literally the second message that he sent was, nice. What's the sleeping arrangements look like? He knows something's weird.
Yeah.
It almost is giving like Friends when what's her name goes on spring vacation, spring break, woohoo, and it's all guys. But I mean, I really hope that this guy was like, okay, I'm not doing this, and gets out of it, because that's not worth it.
You're not overreacting. You need to be way overreacting.
Yeah, you're underreacting, buddy.
Block the fucking number.
Yeah.
Because that is just going to be nothing but more of a headache.
She got very defensive very quickly. She did. Very quickly. Gaslighting. Oof. Poor guy.
Because I've definitely had girls who were friends.
Mm-hmm.
And there'd be times where we would have like our parties or whatever. And if there ever needed to be a bed or something, the girls got that and the guy slept on the floor.
Yeah, sleep on the fucking floor.
No ever sharing beds with people who you're not together with.
Yeah.
That's just
or like same sex. Like I've shared beds with my girlfriends. But...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. My next one comes from our relationships. I, 29 female, am traveling overseas to meet my online boyfriend, 38 male, in a week, and he just said he had to cancel. I made a new account for this post. I will try not to make this post a ramble fest. I am freaking out and don't know what to do. I met someone online through our pen pals about 5 months ago. It started off getting to know each other, and it turns out we had a lot in common and were really compatible. I think it's safe to say we fell for each other. It quickly turned intense, and we shared every single intimate detail about each other. We both were in serious relationships that fell through, but some time had gone by for us. My 7-year relationship ended about 10 months ago, 5 months before we met, and his 4-year relationship ended 4 months before we met. We text all day, every day, and FaceTime for 2 to 3 hours every night, save for maybe 1 or 2 nights a week.
So it's real.
He lives in Ireland. I live in the United States. I found an incredibly priced flight to visit him. We were both so excited and maybe a bit rash. I booked the flight only after 2 months of knowing him. He told his family about me, shared photos of his family, and we planned all that I am going to do and see with him. At 5:30 this morning, I received a video message and a long text that his ex-girlfriend was in a serious car accident and that he would have to cancel. I've begged him not to, and I'm trying to be supportive of what he is going through. So far, at most, I've only gotten that he will try, that he needs to sort this out. I'm freaking out in that 7 days I will be in a country where I don't know anyone. Do I cancel the flight? I've been telling my friends about going on a trip, not really saying that I'm meeting somebody. I have no idea what to do now. I feel sick. I feel like a fool. I feel like everything he said to me was a lie. What do I do?
Poor baby. Uh, do you think that she would have the same reaction if he said that his sister got in an accident or his mom got in an accident?
No.
The fact that it's ex-girlfriend?
To me, it's either one of two things.
He's still in a relationship?
He's either still in a relationship with her, or he's scared and just tried to come up with a quick excuse to be like, I don't want to see you. I'm freaking out, like cold feet kind of a thing.
Yeah. Maybe there's something that he's not telling her, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, because I was on a catfish binge for a while, and I watched a lot of them. There was one guy.
Be another thing as well.
Well, there was one guy that he was FaceTiming her, and he was talking to her, and she's like, he's real, but he won't meet me. It turns out he was in a wheelchair, so he was scared to tell her that, and she's like, I don't care, but he didn't. He got too insecure about it, and he was like, so every time she tried to fly to see him, or she even tried to drive to see him, it was like other side of the United States. It was like early seasons. And he would cancel on her, or she went one time and she was like, hey, I'm in your city, blah, blah. And he like ghosted her, but it was all because of that. So, but I'm almost wondering if he still is in a relationship. But I think honestly, Ireland sounds beautiful. I would love to go. Just go.
That's what a few of the comments are saying. Like, yeah, you're going to a country where you don't know anybody. Have fun. Go try to meet new people.
Or find, like, there's Facebook pages for everything. Or Reddit. Find Reddit, and there's other people in that area. Be like, hey, where do I go? What do I do? And I guarantee someone's going to be like, oh, I'll show you around. Like, come, I'll hang out with you. This is where to stay. And, like, I'll take you to all the cool places. Like, there's so many people. And she could, who knows? She could meet the love of her life. She could meet a best friend. Just go. You already have the ticket. What are you losing? Or have another friend come with you, so you're not alone. She
responded to one of the comments saying, like, were you planning on staying with him? Have you just go on your solo trip? And she said that she was planning on staying with him. Okay. And that I will look into hostels today. I've always wanted to visit Ireland, and I don't want to miss this opportunity to see the country. Right. So it was almost sounding like she's kind of giving up on the fact of seeing this guy and just going to go and have fun. Yeah. Which is what this ends up needing to be.
Did it say age?
Yeah, she's 29. He's 38.
Oh, so it's not like she's 18, fresh out of high school. Like, no. She's an adult. She could figure it out.
Yeah. I mean.
Okay. I was picturing young for some reason. Is there an update or anything?
No. But OP does respond a lot. So everyone's saying, like, the fact that she got into a car crash a week before she's supposed to head out is very suspicious. And then OP, and they were saying, like, you need to refund your stuff. And it looks like there's no refunds at this point. Yeah. So she's kind of, all right. Well, it looks like that you were able to find an update because I don't know how to use Reddit still, apparently. So many thoughts, comments, and PMs requested an update from my previous post, and so I thought I'd do one. After my post, I FaceTimed him to say what I wanted to say and end things. Good. He tried to get me to postpone my trip and even tried to give me money to make me less mad at him. I told him whatever we had was over as I could no longer trust him. He cried, which made me feel weird. I wished him and his ex the best and ended the call. I went on my trip and had a top-class time. The Reddit community really astounds me sometimes. I received a lot of PMs of suggestions of things to do and see, and the trip to Ireland became a lifetime. The trip of a lifetime. In Dublin, I did meet up with a very kind Redditor who showed me around the city and came with me to a bunch of museums during my stay. I saw amazing sights, met a bunch of really cool people through my travels, and met a few really cute Irish boys.
There you go.
I learned a lot about my first solo trip abroad. I am pretty self-reliant, and I did a lot of self-reflection. This relationship was my first serious one after my ex and I split up. I think in my desire for closeness with someone, I ignored a lot of red flags and downplayed my self-worth. I am now focusing on making real connections with people I meet in real life and have decided to stay away from anything long distance indefinitely. My first night in Belfast, I did message him after I had what was probably too many beers. Damn you, you delicious Irish beers, of course. And he said he was sorry, but it is what it had to be. It didn't really seem sincere, and it extinguished any romantic notions I had. Thank you to everyone who commented and PM'd me. It really made me excited for my trip, and it was the best time.
So cute. See, I said she just needed to go and do it. She just needed to live.
Yeah, I mean, I think she got, like, because it was after 2 months of talking is when she decided to start trying to make plans to go and see this person.
Yeah.
And it was after a 10-year-long relationship.
Yeah.
Only a few months.
I think she just got really excited.
Yeah, it's the notion of this thing is new and you're jumping in it way too fast, and the whole, especially international thing.
Yeah. That's
all
scary
good on
though
that.
too, because I mean, true crime scares us. But like, who's to say you didn't go over there and then people are like, "Oh, she just went on a trip," and then, "Oh, where is she at? I don't know." And like,
she's dead.
right.
But good on her for knowing what she needed to do. She went and had a good time.
Yeah.
Met some people, had some fun, and got to take her first solo trip.
Yep. All right. So my last story is from Am I the Asshole? But it's also advice needed. So I think it got put into advice needed. Wife leaving me to travel the world.
Peace.
So my wife and I caught the travel bug and are tired of the U.S. We made plans to travel the world and blog our experience when I can afford time off work from the blue collar job. I can't work remotely. So like construction worker, right?
Yeah.
We decided to work on occurring remote jobs or passive income to be able to enjoy this lifestyle we want. What is passive income though? Like YouTube? Would that be considered passive income?
What did they say before?
They said that we decided to work on occurring remote jobs or passive income to be able to enjoy this lifestyle we want.
I think, if I could be completely wrong, but I think passive income is like, yeah, like if you get paid from YouTube,
TikTok,
that's money
like
that just is so like investing in stuff like stocks and stuff. Like you get passive income from that.
Oh, okay. I honestly didn't know. We've been planning it for about 3 years, but of course, my work being physically and mentally draining, I don't have much time or the fortitude to make that dream happen. Okay. I can only support financially as she works part-time and spends most of the other time working towards the goal. Okay. Luckily, I make enough money so she doesn't have to get a full-time job. Yeah, but if she did, then you'd have that much more money.
Yeah.
It didn't sound like they have kids or anything. As our goal deadline approaches in about 6 months, she's been devoting a lot of her time into this. So much that she goes nights without sleeping and is becoming a little bit more detrimental to our relationship. She's also making passive income that we want. So I wonder if she's making like TikToks, like.
Who knows?
Problem is, I'm not ready. I've tried taking boot camps to be able to get a remote job with no success. I feel behind and I don't want to travel back to the US because of low funds to do the job that I left because honestly, I'm tired of it. I don't believe I'll be able to have the passive income or remote work in time. I told her that it's selfish and that this move/travel thing was a we thing, but her response is that I've known about this for years now, and if I can't come along for the time she's ready for the move, I can visit or vacation if I feel. I just can't go sleepless nights to chase after this goal. Am I the asshole for wanting her to to not go at all if I can't join. So she's saying she's ready. I'm out.
So
you can come or not.
So from just the comment that she made is that they've known about this for years now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and to me, it could be, I don't know, that they made this plan from the beginning.
Right.
And that she's been putting everything that she can possibly into getting everything set up and doing all this stuff, doing everything that she needed to do to help get this ball rolling. And he's been trying to find a way to get a remote job, and it's not having any luck.
So I wonder if he's going through like because they said he's doing boot camp. So I wonder if it's like an interview process, training, and then it's like this person made it, this person made it, this person didn't. So maybe he's not doing enough of it or whatever, but it sounds like whatever she's doing is taking off, and she's like, well, I got the money, so I'm going to go. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's travel and stay in like hostels, or if they're wanting to go somewhere, get like an RV or a trailer or whatever, and then go.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if it's the asshole of it can go both ways. In my opinion, she could be the asshole because her partner can't go along with her, and then he can be the asshole because he's needed to figure everything out on his end and he's not figuring it out.
Right.
Because if he's honestly been trying as hard as he possibly can to get this remote job thing, then no, he's not the asshole. But if he was slacking off on it, like, oh, I'll get to it later, kind of a thing, then yes, that's your fault that you didn't do everything that you needed to get done.
I know. So the top comment is they take a lot of his quotes, like, problem is I'm not ready. Our goal deadline is approaching in about 6 months. She's devoted a lot of time to this, stuff like that. They're like, no, you're not the asshole. Some people are risk takers and others need anything to be in line or everything to be in line before taking the first step. So if she's not ready, but she knows in 6 months I'll have enough and then I'll continue to make it, I'm wondering if like she's just, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
This is when I'm going to go. And if
things like that, sometimes it's like you have to have like the beginning ducks in a row and you kind of just have to take that leap of faith and hope it works sometimes.
Yeah. So she said, when I was 21, I moved 2,000 miles from the Midwest to Southern California without having a car, a job, established credit, family, friends, living out there, or a designated place to stay. I only had $2,000 to my name and I made it work. I'm a go-getter. But she had a friend that said that they were going to do the same thing, and 27 years later, they're still living in the Midwest because they're not ready.
Yeah, it's with stuff like that. It's you have to just take that leap of faith.
I mean,
you have to leave your the comfortability. You have to go.
Do it. Hawaii, here we come.
No, I'm not moving to Hawaii.
Landlocked state.
Yes, I don't. No, I'm not moving to Hawaii. I don't care.
I would love it. It's so expensive though. If you're from Hawaii, let us know.
No.
But I mean, a lot of people, there's a bunch of people in here that said Japan. We could do that. They said they jumped and they went to Japan 10 years ago and I loved it. I lived it, whatever. And then they're like, 3 years. Now I've been here for 3 years back home. But sometimes you just got to take the leap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If we were in this situation and I was making passive income, how much does it, like, what? I don't know. What, like, how much would it cost? Because I think it would change if they were staying in, like, hostels or hotels or motels or whatever. Or if they went and got, like, an RV or, like, a trailer, pull along, fifth wheel, something. That would be a lot cheaper, right? You would think, because they would only pay, like, $20 a day to park rather than $100 a night in a hotel, and you have to be out by 11.
But I also don't know that a lot of other countries have like RVs and stuff like that. I think that's almost like a primarily like North America, South America kind of a thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be cool if I
Because
didn't.
the roads aren't as big over in other
That's
countries as
true.
they are here.
Yeah. I don't know how safe it would be, but if I, lived in an alternate universe and I didn't have kids and I didn't, I didn't have an established life, like, I think it'd be really fun to just travel. But that's also a lot of money. But a lot of these people that do that, like the van living was really big during COVID because nobody could really do anything. And a lot of people took advantage of being able to work remote. And a lot of people vlogged it.
Oh, wait, I guess I lied because that abroad and the Japan guy, they had like him and his fiance
Oh, yeah,
had
yeah,
that
yeah.
little, they're obviously it's not as big as like
It
the
was like
ones.
a van with a bed thing in the back.
They're
a little
obviously not
kitchen
as big as the ones that we have here.
Right.
But I mean, they have smaller versions of it, I guess. So I mean, I guess that's something that they could do.
Yeah.
In a way.
But I mean, I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. A lot of people do the YouTube thing. Like they do that in order to make the money.
Yeah.
Like a lot of families were doing it. A lot of couples were doing it. A lot of people were doing it to get that money. And then people were also bored during COVID and they were watching YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's fun to follow along. So maybe.
All right. Last story comes from our travel. Throwing a knife through the metal detector at the airport. Sure.
The fuck?
I travel quite a bit and have seen my share of ridiculousness, but this one was definitely a winner. This was about a week ago at the Portland International Airport at the TSA pre-check line. Elderly dude, mid to late 50s, in Hawaiian shirt and short, has to step through the metal detectors and sets it off. Is told to go back and empty his pockets. He clearly had not done that because a whole ton of shit came out of his pockets that he had to go put in the basket. Dude steps through the metal detector again and sets it off again, while obviously fondling something in his pocket, which apparently is still not empty, is told again to go back, and on his way back, he sets it off again. At this point, he pulls out a large folded pocket knife, 4 inches long, a good inch wide, says out loud while turning to face the metal detector again, "Yeah, it's probably this," and throws the knife through the metal detector to the agent. The very surprised agent is able to catch the knife with an "this is unbelievable" look on his face, and the man without hesitation steps through the detector again and wants his knife back and was told no.
No.
To my surprise and disappointment, he was simply told that the knife would be thrown away, or if he so chooses, the knife can be mailed to him. He chose the latter, and there were no further repercussions. Again, I am saying I am disappointed because he knew he had the knife, knew it wasn't allowed, and attempted on several occasions to smuggle it through TSA, and then has the audacity to simply throw it through the metal detector. Just wow. Edit. For all the folks responded negatively for the word choice, elderly, I am surprised how personal and sensitive this is taken. The focus on this story is the actual deed of throwing a knife through the TSA metal detector and nothing more. Merriam-Webster defines elderly as being past middle age. This dude was past his middle age. He may have been in his 60s. Don't know, didn't ask. I'm 52 myself, so get over it. Are we good now? He threw a freaking knife. Let's focus on that.
I don't immediately thought of my dad. That's something that my dad would do. Like,
I
this.
don't see the big deal, man.
I know.
You brought a fucking knife to the airport.
I don't know. So the amount of stress that I go through when I go through TSA, I know for damn sure I have nothing on me. I wear leggings. I wear a t-shirt. Like, I don't even have a belt buckle to take off. The most that I have is my phone and my purse and my like carry-on or whatever, and you put it on the thing. But I still am like, what if I forgot something? What if I'm hiding? Like, an AR-15 in some way. You know, like, it's so
like,
stupid how
especially, like,
stressed out I get.
When we went to Florida.
Oh, I lost my phone, but
like,
I didn't. It was in my pocket.
Like, just walking, like, they had, like, you had to keep walking and you had to be, like, so many feet apart.
Yeah, with the dog.
And the dog,
yeah.
like, well, I know I don't have anything that the dog's going to smell
right,
or
but
whatever.
What if?
But what if I look at the dog the wrong way? The guy is going to see that I looked at the dog, so he's going to think that I'm trying to hide something, whatever. And
I know.
Then, like,
and I was stressed that they were going to make me throw my cup away, even though we're not supposed to take liquid, you know, and my cup was empty because it said empty, you know, empty cups or throw away your bottles, whatever, and empty your water bottles. And I did that. They had a whole thing for it. Actually, I drank it except for like this much, but just the fact that like,
empty. Then it wasn't empty.
Well, a big cup that I just a few drinks left. But still, I was like, well, what if they make me throw my cup away? And I was like, but I need my cup. And then when you get on the other side, you're allowed to fill up your cup again, which I'm like, well, that's dumb. But at least you didn't bring outside liquid in technically because you had your own liquid. Anyway, so I'm like, it stresses me out because I'm like, what if somebody dropped, you know, something as they were walking by into my bag, which my bag's shut. So how, you know, like, the stress, but that guy had zero of it. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get away with it. It's fine. Oh, maybe this.
I don't care, man.
Elderly.
Just mail it.
You know, when I said he picked the ladder, does that mean that he threw it away?
No, that he chose to have it mailed.
Oh.
Comments. 4 inches is large. Finally.
Nope.
4 inches folded. It grows to 8 when it's extended. Ooh, excited.
It's a grower, not shower.
That's not a knife.
That's a knife. That's cute. I like literally pictured my dad being like, "What, this? Can I have it back?"
And then like seeing it, like I'll see like the TikTok videos of like the people checking the bags, like the one dude opens the bag and the friend put a giant dildo.
Oh, always. I love
like
those.
Stares.
Yeah.
It's always funny to see those.
Or they open it and they're like, "Oh, ma'am."
Yep. That's
She's
funny.
like, "What?"
Had to have some me time.
I know. Well, I mean, these weren't as bad as I was really expecting you to come up with some real bad, like, travel ones. Like, the poop cruise. Alex even asked, she's like, what'd they name that one? And I was like, it's not the one we're on. It's fine. Because there was like a documentary that came out, like they had to shut down. They were on the boat for like 5 days or something, and the toilets weren't, well, we watched the thing together, Alex and I, but the toilets weren't flushing, so then everybody had to poop in these like biohazard bags, but then they put it outside their room, and then all the trash cans were full, and like the like where the toilets go to in the bottom, like the septic tank kind of thing, like flooded, and there was like sewage in the stairwells and stuff like that, and so like they had no power, and people were sleeping on the deck, like with they had their like sheets and stuff hung, and then they brought their beds up, and it was a whole thing, and they were just stuck out there for, I think it was like 5 days, something like that. And she's like, is that our? And I was like, no. They did rename it though. They, renovated it, renamed it, shipped it back out. But I think we looked it up. It was like Sunset or something like that. But it's Carnival. And she's like, is that okay? And I was like, it's fine. It's fine. She is so excited.
You don't need to focus on the negative. Stay on the positive.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great. I'm excited. The most excited about it is that I don't have to keep the secret anymore. That was hard.
Yep, you and your secrets.
Oof, can't. I'm not a liar. I can't. I can't. I'm glad that I got it out.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video, and we will see you next time.
Love you. Bye.